Hello, my friends. Welcome. Yeah, I was gonna. I was gonna be using that intro for my Saturday, but I figured, you know what the hell? I'll show you guys who have not seen it. Behold. Anyway, welcome to episode 7. Right? I haven't seen it yet. I've been staying off the internet. People have already started messaging me, so it's like, okay, I gotta just do it right now. So let's do it right now. So real quick, let me catch up with the chat. Everybody who is here. Fig Fate says, yo, what's up, Anthony? You ready for this episode? I am ready. Xander up in the house. Can't wait. I wanted to watch it with you live. Hell yeah, man. We're gonna start here in just a moment. Of course, we got to do some mic check, and audio check, make sure everything's gravy on our ends. Sick intro fire. Hell yeah. Thank you, my friends. Best intro in countdown in the yeah, man. I will I'll show you guys what's up, man. The sync is so on point with goosebumps. Have goosebumps. Hell yeah. Bob Dylan, what's up, my friend? Doc Smizzle here for the reaction. Hurry up and watch. Working on it, my friend. What up, family? What's up, Jason? Need a cigarette after that. Hell yeah. Ashley Chase, what's up? That was awesome. Primetime reviews in the house. Yo, what's up? Ren's also in the house. That ending of the intro where the sabers crossed fire. Hell yeah. Now probably gonna still work on it. Like I said, it's a work in progress. I'm gonna probably have my logo like, you know, come in like right at those last few seconds. So we'll see. H Green up in the house. That intro was fire. Hell yeah, my friends. Pablo Meza, what is up, my friend? So we already got some people up in here, man. Yeah. So I guess what we need to do. Is try to push play. Collector number 1, what's up? Hope everyone's doing great, man. Collector number 1, I hope you're doing great too, man. It's early for me, guys. I still got the baggy eyes. I just don't want to get spoiled on the internet, so I was like, let's just roll this now. Eddie Rodriguez, good morning. What's up, Eddie? Luke as well. What's going on? This episode is fire. Hey, Anthony. Well, I hope so. I haven't seen anything yet, so we're gonna get ready here. Let me just make sure everything is good. Lights are good, camera good, audio good. Let's see if we can push play on this. And you guys are gonna, as always, you need to let me know the volume here in 3, 2, 1.
It has been gathering soldiers the last few weeks.
Now, can you guys hear it? Is it too loud? Is it too quiet? Can you hear it at all?
Storm is about to break. We need foot soldiers.
So you gotta let me know, guys, real quick,
I might be able to help with that.
because it's the previously right now.
Numbered by the Pike Syndicate. I need you to lead a garrison. Why should they risk their lives for this?
You hear it? Okay. Okay. Is it too loud? Ooh, the Cad Bane right there.
Planet's seen enough violence.
Ooh. Yeah, let me know if it's too loud. Audio is kind of low. All right, let me bring up my all right, I'm gonna bring it to 75%. Now let me know how it sounds. Because I'm also talking. Oh, the Power Ranger swoop gang.
If the Pike Syndicate approaches you
All right.
to betray me.
Sounds good to me. Okay, we can hear it. All right, my friend. Rocking that 80s mall t-shirt. Yeah, man. Yeah. I mean, if you guys want to see it.
Wait,
That's
you
what it is.
forgot your Captuna.
Yeah, that's my jam right there, bro. All right, sounds perfect. Sounds good. All right, Renz, it's 1 a.m. Have a great stream. Oh man, my friend. Well, yeah, get some rest, man. You can always catch it on the flip. All right. You know, I was trying to sit a certain way. Like, not that it really fucking matters, but you know, kind of have it on the TV. Hell yeah, thank you, my friend. Yeah, that shirt is sick, bro. I love all these. I got a bunch of these. They're sweet, dude. So back to Stand of Scum and Villainy. Here we go. So the bomb had just gone off, right? Okay, so here they are, checking out the remains of the cantina. Single songwriter, what's up, my friend? Better if y'all just didn't watch it. Oh, really? Well, shit, man. I guess we're gonna find out. All right, let's get some coffee. Courtesy of 𝗬𝘗𝗍 6 Skill Cantina.
That was fast. Were you able to hire any foot soldiers?
I think so. 𝗏𝗏𝘁𝗿𝗀 is raising a garrison for us.
What price did you negotiate?
Interesting.
Free.
Free.
He's been holding off the spice trade single-handedly. I told him we could shut it down.
That's not free. That's most of 𝗏𝗏𝘁𝗿𝗀 the Hutt's business.
That's what the town wants.
I agree to their terms.
Okay.
There's a lot of credits to be made from that orange powder.
In the long run, it is better
Oh,
for
I should probably put up a banner.
𝗏𝘂𝗽𝗍𝗏 can become a
There we go.
prosperous city under our protection. Spice is killing our people. Let Marshal Vant and the people of 𝗏𝘂𝗽𝗍𝗏 and
Freetown is its name now.
Freetown.
let the people of Freetown know they have my word.
You can tell 𝗏𝗏𝘁𝗏 himself when he arrives here with the reinforcements.
You are confident he will come.
I am.
Well, if he does not, we are doomed. Our skill is no match for the Syndicate numbers. We must buy time until they arrive.
Interesting.
We'll lock down at the palace.
It's a bad idea.
Is that so?
It is.
And where do you propose we wait for reinforcements?
Here.
Yeah, we'll find out.
In these ruins? Nonsense. The palace offers greater protection.
If you want to abandon 𝗏𝘂𝗽𝗏 and hide in your fortress, go ahead. We're staying. The people who live here need our protection.
I'm sorry, I just can't take these kids seriously. You got a Mandalorian, you got Fennec Shan, you got Boba Fett standing right there.
We'll stay.
And then they listen to him. But all right, whatever. So we got some Jawas. I love Jawas. Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. We got some more Cad Bane. I got the Jawa juice right now, homie. Nah, I drink hazelnut. The Cad Bane looks so cool, though.
I have to respond. I have to respond in some way.
I know, right?
You returned so quickly. Was your venture successful?
You won't have to worry about Freetown.
Did you convince the Marshal to remain neutral?
Yes.
Good.
Yeah, single songwriter. I know, man. I hope we get all this stuff.
Does Fett have any other resources to call upon? He used to live among a Tusken Raider tribe in the desert.
They no longer exist.
Are you sure?
Yes, we destroyed them ourselves.
So the Pikes destroyed the Raiders.
Does Fett know that?
He has no idea. He thinks they were killed by 𝗦𝘂𝗽𝗍𝗏 speedbikers. We left evidence behind to encourage such a conclusion. He meted out his revenge on them. In his mind, the matter is resolved.
I didn't realize the Pike Syndicate was so ruthless.
Pragmatic. They were charging us protection.
Okay.
We have to protect our margins.
16 Jedi, what's up, my friend?
Indeed you do.
So when will this all be over?
That all depends on how much your two stomachs can bear.
Yeah, man, I agree, Bob Dylan. Yeah, the voice effects for non-humans.
Garza's sanctuary. I agreed to surgical strikes, not open warfare.
With apologies, it seems that line has been crossed.
Well, I am still the mayor of 𝗏𝘂𝗽𝗏, and I will not see it destroyed.
The 𝗏𝘂𝗏𝗏 is taking refuge in the ruins of the sanctuary.
Oh, shit. $5 bomb. What's up, dude? Andrew James. I'm at work, but here's my first of many super chats. Showing my love and support to you, my brother. Hell yeah, dude. Thank you so much, man. Hey. Yeah, buddy. The Book of Boba Fett. Let's go. Hope this shit's bomb. Chapter 7, In the Name of Honor. I hope I don't get disappointed, but I guess we'll see. Thank you again, Andrew. Seriously, brother. I appreciate it, man. Single songwriter, remember to hit that like button. This is the way. Yes, please, if you guys enjoy this. Definitely. Okay, so whoa. Ah, cool, another BD. Okay, same BD droid. It's cool to keep showing them. Okay, so we got an X-Wing coming in.
Hide that. Get rid of that. Go. Leave it.
That'd be funny if it was Luke, but it's probably not. Yeah, okay, let's see.
I filed for my new Republic certification seal just as you were landing. Quite a coincidence, if you ask me.
It is Luke, because I see R2. Or Grogu. Oh, you watched it at 5 a.m. Damn, I was passed out, man. This is epic. All right, well, let's see. Let's see.
I know an astromech flew the ship.
Okay, so Luke didn't even show. He's just like, well, he chose the chainmail, right? So I'm just going to autopilot this shit with R2 and get him back over to Mando, right?
He's not here. I don't know. He's
All right, Andrew. Thanks again, brother. I appreciate it, man.
Give me a second. You just got here. Let me say hello to my old pal. Well, hello, Bright Eyes. Come here. Ah, Grogu? Whoa, that's a terrible name. Sorry about that, pal. No way am I calling you that. What do you have here? Huh?
See, you got the armor. I knew it.
Well, look at you.
Because he's the new Mickey Mouse. He's got to be around.
Bring him some dung worms.
Hell yeah, he did. He's like, all right, peace out, kid. You choose the armor, beat feet.
Baby's got it.
Find gravel and travel.
There you go.
Well, yeah, it is a little strange, but he trusts R2, and I'm sure that works. They just set a course, and that is pretty damn funny, though.
As we wait for the
Yeah, I definitely hope we do get R2 as well. I need one. It's been a minute since they've released one. 3 a.m. Woo, you guys are up late.
The Pike Syndicate has not yet arrived in numbers.
Hmm.
The minute they do, we will see them before they see us. The truce you negotiated with the other families of Mos Espa will ensure that they will remain neutral and allow us to gain the upper hand by surprising the arriving soldiers.
All right. That is true. Grogu technically is not a baby. He will eventually remember. Absolutely. Jason, what's up, brother? Hell yeah. Thank you, my friend. The $10 bomb for that bomb-ass intro and for the last episode. Thank you, Jason. Really, brother. I appreciate that. Hell yeah, my friend.
Chrysanthemum is in Trandoshan territory.
Okay, so they're breaking. Okay, let's watch for 1 second.
In front of City Hall.
So she's kind of going over the plan. These damn swoop modder gangs. I don't know about this shit. I guess they're here to stay.
Thrash and Scad are with the other mods, keeping an eye on.
Oh, they got names. What was it? Thrash and Scad. I don't even know who they are, man.
As you can see, all our flanks are covered. Nobody is sneaking up on us. When the people of Freetown arrive, we will have the forces required to pivot our strength.
What's up, Rebel Scum?
Region the Pikes choose to
Just arrived and catching up. Hell yeah, man.
We wait.
I don't want to burst your bubble, but Fennec does not end up wearing the Hut Slayer outfit in the after credits. Damn.
Nobody could sneak up on us.
Man's exposition. Yeah, go Power Rangers. I know, right? Hey, look, he's wearing his helmet. Oh shit, is that Cad Bane? Let's see. All right, let's watch for a second.
I thought I smelled something. You're looking for a job, you're late.
I've already got a job. I'm here to negotiate on behalf of the Pike Syndicate.
I don't negotiate.
Mm.
Gutless murderers.
If that's not the quack.
What's up, Maz?
The stifling slimy.
Clear out. Tell your bosses we know they're outnumbered.
I wouldn't be counting on the people of Freetown to be coming anytime soon. I paid Marshal Vanth a visit. You should have never left him without his armor. Before you get any I've got back shooters too.
Oh shit. Disney's theme park scooter ride in the future. They need something to replace the teacups. Yeah, Vespas would work.
Mos Espa, and all this can be avoided.
I mean, they're all armored up. I mean,
No.
and Mando's got his Beskar, so it's like, what are these additional shooters?
What do you propose then?
I don't know. I'll just be
I will
quiet.
only negotiate with the head of the Pike Syndicate.
You mean the one that massacred your Tuscan family and blamed it on a speed bike gang?
Oh, nice. He's like, well, fuck it. Here you go, man.
You know it's true.
Boba.
Let's do this right here, right now.
I really do like Cad Bane.
Not now. You pick when.
You kill Vance, the reinforcements aren't coming.
We fight on our terms, not theirs.
I can take him.
You're emotional.
I can take him.
We need to adjust. You'll have your moment.
I know exactly right. Sold them out just to draw them out.
Negotiations are terminated.
Negotiations are terminated. What up, Mario?
Soft in your old age.
I want more live action. Hell yeah, dude. He's badass. I mean, it's a cool scene. It's suspenseful, but
That was an impressive display.
this guy's still around?
Exemplary stratagem. If I may be so bold as to offer additional counsel.
I wonder how much he would pay for the toilet.
Understood. Many pardons. I should never have interjected.
Come in, boss. Come in. Something feels strange.
Yeah, she is, Bob Dylan.
Arrived.
Not yet, but something feels off.
Oh, it's those guys. I forgot that race.
The locals are attacking.
I thought we had a treaty.
So did I.
Ladies, man, what's up? Yeah, I forgot her name. That would be nice.
Santo! Santo, come in!
So they must have brokered some kind of deal with the townspeople. Interesting. Well, I forgot about that race. Well, no, I did. You know what I'm talking about? It's the guy in the New Hope when he's like, he doesn't like you. You remember that guy, like with Luke and Obi-Wan? I forgot what the fuck they're called. Oh no, Gamorrean guards, don't die, man. We need you as hot toys. No. That's jacked, bro. Those dudes were none but loyal.
It's a coordinated attack. We'll have to gather our people.
There's no way to overcome their advantage. We need to take out command and control.
Yeah.
Pike syndicates still operate out of Mos Eisley.
Oh, it's difficult to say for certain that... Mos Eisley? Yes, now that I think of it, indeed they do. More specifically, the Desert Survey Office.
Can you do that? Can you get there in time?
Well, I'm just saying, you never know, man. You know. Oh, geez, that's funny, man. Pigs still can't fly. Yeah, apparently, my friend. Oh, come on. Yeah, Black Sand's gonna fuck all these dudes up. Get out of there. Especially because they're Trandoshans or whatever. He's gonna rip them all to shreds. Come on. Get off the ground, Wookiee. There's no way. There's no way. Hell yeah.
How many are there?
I can't tell. At least a dozen.
We can't retreat. We're pinned down.
Stay put.
What?
Don't move.
But they're swamp opposition.
Keep your heads down.
Somebody's popping off here. Fennec, okay, cool.
Get to the sanctuary.
Hey. Thank you.
Manners. I like it. You're welcome.
See, at least Fennec's got a nice swoop bike. That's all dirty and I don't know, whatever. It's fine. Yeah. All right, so we got some pikes rolling down the street.
They're here.
It was just a matter of time. Is Cad Bane with them?
Don't see him.
Hmm.
Any news on the others?
Would be a miracle if any survived. All three �奧𝗽𝗃 of Mos Espa turned on us.
It was the smart move.
It was. I suppose you'll be heading out.
I'm not.
You should.
It's against the creed. I gave you my word. I'm with you until we both fall.
You really buy into that bantha fodder?
Mm-hmm.
I do.
All right. He's sticking around.
Good.
The way I see it, we have two choices. We wait until they get into position and launch a siege on their terms.
Or
we rush out there, catch them unaware, then we can escape to your ship at the palace.
I can't abandon Mos Espa. These people are counting on me.
Okay then. We'll both die in the name of honor.
You sure you want to stay?
This is the way.
If I may offer an alternative,
This fucking guy, man. I am contractually obligated to be in the entire episode. Yeah, pretty much.
I'll continue. You may not know this about me. In fact, how could you? Except perhaps what vestiges remain of my accent, but
What's
I
up,
was
About
educated
Future? How you doing, my friend?
not that that makes me better in any way.
Get to it.
I attended finishing academy. My parents were not wealthy by any means. I specialized in civic council negotiations. Now, if you would feel confident empowering me to negotiate on your behalf, I'm fairly certain we would be granted passage off-world with, at worst, some theatrical, symbolic, groveling gestures and an exchange of funds.
Very well. Give me your tablet. I will write out my statement and what I'm willing to pay.
I shall go as your emissary. I have no compunction whatsoever.
Yeah, single songwriter, you're right, man. Those are all very possible.
Which would save you from any potential bruising of ego, so to speak.
I'll go before I change
Hell
my
yeah.
mind.
Talks too much. Yeah, I know, right?
Salutations!
Yeah, I don't understand that either, right? They kill off Jennifer Beals, but leave this tailhead alive. Not cool.
Terms of surrender.
All we need is Cad Bane, perhaps the Wookiee. Everything else is a pass for me. Except for possibly R2. Yeah, I kind of agree.
Read it to me, tailhead.
Oh, because of the enchanting sobriquet, and one of which I never tire. Yes. someday I hope to see the fabled obsidian cliffs of 𝗣𝘂𝗽𝗍𝗲 with my own eyes.
Read it.
Agreed. Let us dispense with the pleasantries.
Oh yeah, all the tailheads.
I, Boba Fett, speaking as daimyo of the Tatooine territories, formerly...
Kyle, yeah, I probably agree with that one.
Do present the following offer. Perhaps we should discuss what you'd be willing to...
Read it.
No, I did not, Maz. Damn, that's pretty quick.
Nothing. You will leave this planet and your spice trade. If you refuse these terms, the arid sands
Nice,
of
Future.
Tatooine
Hell yeah,
will
bro.
once again flourish with flowered fields fertilized with the bodies of your dead.
So far it's not bad. I mean, whee! Forgot he had a jetpack, didn't he? Oh, see, that's kind of dope though. They're both like just got the high ground hovering over them. That's pretty dope. I like that scene right there. They're both like together here. Woo! Of course, Boba's the first to fall down. Come on, get up, Boba. There you go. Use your knee rockets. Oh, I like that back-to-back shot here. Yeah, finally, right? Finally kicking some ass. There you go. That's what's up. Yeah, well, you guys are solid, bro. I mean, well, I don't know what the fuck Boba Fett's armor's made out of, but oh, look at that. They really wanted to shoot that guy falling. Did I like, fuck him, dude? Just unload on him. But I mean, we've seen Mando just take blaster fire like nothing. I don't know why he's like covering up and like. All right, who's this? Oh, is this the people of Freetown? What's up, Clunk Collector, my friend? It is. It's the bartender rocking the gunner. Hell yeah, man. Mayor's assistant really drives me nuts. Hope he gets eaten. Hell yeah. Yeah, totally Tombstone homage, bro. Okay, Corral. Yes, sir. Badass. Back-to-back Beskar. Yeah, I know. Way more of this shit. This is what we need to be seeing. This is pretty good. So where's my boy, man? Where's Cop Vanth?
I'm sorry about the Marshal.
Gunned him down in cold blood.
You didn't have to come here.
Yes, we did.
What do you mean gunned him down in cold blood? Shot him in the shoulder. He should be all right. Go, go, Power Rangers. Here they come. Man, he got one-shotted, bro. Oh, fuck. I guess they're for the younger generation. I don't know.
You all right?
Got pretty hairy back there.
Where all these sand scurriers come from?
We're here to save the tails of some city rats.
Save it for the pikes.
Oh, here comes the Wookiee. So I was gonna say, I knew he'd be fine, bro. You can't mess with him. That dude's a badass. Woo! I like that shit. He just threw him and then blasted him. Yeah, Yeah, that dude's fucking badass. Now they're all covering him. Hell yeah. Oh shit. There you go. Use your guys' best guard. Give him a shield. Get him the fuck out of there.
Welcome back, Santo. I have to confess, I thought you were gone. I owe you a nice long soak in the back to tank when this is done.
All right, man. That's pretty good, man. I don't know, man. Hopefully he's not dead. Right, totally, man. He's just getting shot up, man, in his mansion. What do we got here?
Don't celebrate yet. We got problems.
So
We got real problems.
what are these? I've never seen these before. Were these in like the animated shows or something? What are these mech droids here? Anybody know? Whoa, shit! They got the shields too, you know what I'm saying? Like the prequel droids. Oh hell yeah! Give Cad Bane and Black Crescent a show. I would watch. Yeah, I would too. Hell yeah. Yeah, if Han gets Chewie, then I want Mace with Santo Black Crescent. Hell yeah. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Oversized droidicas, right? I've just never seen them before, so I don't know if. Okay, so they are kind of animated. All right. See, now it's like kind of silly just because of me, like trying, being a strategist and whatnot. It's like I feel like wouldn't you have sent these droids in first instead of losing like 30 Pike members? I mean, you come in, you soften the targets up, then you send in the infantry. You know what I'm saying? So I'm wondering, it's a TV show, whatever. So flamethrowering the shield, does that weaken it? Oh shit, he's like, all right, fuck it, I'll bust out the Darksaber. That's not doing anything.
I can't get through. These two will destroy the whole city. Our energy weapons can't get through, and our kinetic weapons have too much velocity. Move.
Yeah, so you guys need the Force then to take care of these guys.
Why? Watch out! We need reinforcements. From where? You've run out of friends. Protect the others.
I mean, it's a pretty good episode. I mean, I'm digging it. I mean, we're halfway through. A little more than halfway through. I mean, was he shooting at him to draw his fire? Like all these people running down the street right there. Yo, I would have just fucking bowed out into those buildings. You're in like a clear lane right there. Oh yeah, Boba getting reinforcements. Single songwriter. It's a 7 out of 10. Feels like not a finale. Okay, fair enough. But it is Star Wars. Yeah, hell yeah, it's Star Wars. I'm waiting. I'm waiting for it. I told you they needed Force, and now here's gonna be Grogu, right? No, is Grogu not in her cart? I guess we'll see. 8 out of 10. Single song. What you mean the big entry? Hey, let me just watch. I don't know how they can unwrap. I know, right? Everyone show my boy some love. Hit that subscribe if you haven't. Darksaber, smash that like button. Hell yeah, I appreciate it, Clone Collector, my friend.
We have to stop retreating. We need to dig in here.
Yo, but you can't really like dig in versus these droids, bro. They're just gonna destroy these walls.
I grew up at one pop from here, and if we fall back any further, we'll be cornered with no cover.
So we're gonna die here?
No. We fight.
Oh yeah, Mike, what's up, friend? 7 out of 5, 7.5 out of 10. It's good fun. Star Wars, enjoyed it. For me, it's 6/10. A little disappointed. A few great scenes. Yeah, I mean, so far I'm digging it. And I don't really, you know, this show's been kind of like but I'm digging it. I guess we'll see like the whole thing like when the episode's over.
We need a cycler.
Good luck.
Let's go. Cover us.
Hey, Mando! Look who's here!
I knew he was there. Grogu. Shh. 2 out of 10. Man, that's harsh, boss. Flintstones and droids. Hell yeah. It is, dude. It's totally her like Bart or her fucking Fred Flintstone mobile.
Yeah, I missed you too, buddy. But we're in a bit of a bind here right now. Be careful. You keep your head down. You stay hidden until the fight's over.
I just want to see Grogu get blasted, bro, across the screen. And then like he's like, ah, my armor protected me. You know what I'm saying? But oh yeah, Rebel Scum, 40 viewings, just 20. Yeah, come on, people, supporting everything in your community. I would appreciate it very much. Thank you guys. Smash that like, brothers. Oh, 3 out of 10. Man, you guys are being harsh, man. It's not that bad. Oh, he saved him. Oh yeah. I mean, so far, so it's pretty good. Is that the Rancor? Oh, shit. Well, that could take care of some droids. This is like some Godzilla shit. It's coming around the... Oh, shit. The Rancor. Oh yeah, I knew Boba Fett was gonna be on this fucking thing, man. I called that shit weeks ago, remember? I was like, he gonna be riding on this damn Rancor. Hell yeah. Oh yeah, for sure. That's pretty dope. Oh, yeah. See, that's cool, man. Like, what the hell? Like, that's dope. Oh yeah, Mando penetrated the shield. Damn, point blank to the chest. To the Rancor. Pisses me off we even had to get to this point all for fan service. They knew how to kill these droids. Yeah, but it's pretty cool, man. I mean, you know, we could say that about the whole Star Wars show. Okay, what's Grogu doing? He's gonna do some Force shit here now, right? Oh, I see 610 very rushed. Everything happens too fast. Yeah, but it's kind of cool. Yeah, apparently not shields, I guess. Well, Grogu did kind of get hit like that, but he's got his armor. That wasn't even a big hit though right there. Yeah, man, it's really interesting. I'm digging it though. Yo, we gonna get a Boba Fett Rancor? Oh, that would be pretty badass. Hell yeah, single star 3240 will watch. Let's bring the likes up. It doesn't hold a candle how epic season 2 ended. No, but this is pretty cool. I mean, this is really action packed. I was saying it's a welcome change. It's a welcome change from how slower the previous episodes were. Nah, ladies, man, they just want to support, man. I appreciate it, man. I do.
Make her stand. Take it to her.
Can you pick off some of the fighters?
I'm used to this. Can't miss at this range.
I'll distract the droid.
I mean, it's pretty much non-stop action right now, which is cool. I don't mind. I mean, the reason why there's so much is because they've built up to it, right? They're like, yo, these bikes, this and that. I'm taking this Rancor shit, though. Come on, man. This is dope. How do you guys not like the Rancor tearing up the fucking city, man? I love it. All the budget. Yeah, a lot of it is. A lot more action. Hell yeah, Mike. Support, like, subscribe. Appreciate that very much. Yeah, the dialogue. I mean, when has Star Wars had good dialogue, though? I mean, remember we had the prequels. Like, this is kind of cool, though. I'm liking the scenes, man. I'm trying to watch chat too, but this is pretty badass right here. This Rancor. Hell yeah, man. Woo, townspeople. Yeah, I mean, it's fun, man. It's fun, man. The Rancor is the only thing I did like, but it was all fan service. That's why it's even there. Maybe, yeah. But it's pretty cool. Bob Dylan, the CGI on the Rancor is amazing. Yeah, dude, it looks badass, man. Right? Yeah, I'm just having fun with it, man. It's pretty cool. I'm more entertained with this one than the previous, like, earlier episodes.
I am not a threat.
Nice head tails. Come on, get behind me, pretty face. Pelly's got you covered.
Hell yeah. This chick's cool too, man. Definitely like the Rancor. HasLab could have benefited from this episode. Hell yeah. Rodriguez made this film into King Kong meets Godzilla. It's pretty, yeah. 𝗍𝘗, what's up, man? Running behind, bro, so not on the same scene. Oh, shit, man. Well, catch up. Come back. I don't want to spoil for you. Yeah, this HasLab record. Yeah, that would have been dope, man. Yeah, bro, just, you gotta watch. This is dope. Oh, shit. Munchies. And here's Cad Bane. Oh, I'm gonna get back. I'm just not having him chilling with the rancor to begin with. Well, maybe, but I think I'm trying to be devil's advocate here, and bringing out the rancor is pretty dangerous because there's a lot of fucking collateral damage. I mean, he's literally destroying the fucking city. Oh, mayor's assistant should eventually become the mayor, even if they make season 2. Yeah, I mean, might as well, man. Oh, yeah, dude, if they had a saddle for it. Yeah, he's got chains, too. Or doesn't? Does he have one or the other? I don't know. Oh, he's got the chains. Was he just raw riding them?
Clear out. Take your hoodlum gang with you.
I've known you a long time, Bobo. One thing I can't figure. What's your angle?
This is my city. These are my people. I will not abandon them.
Like the Tuscans.
Don't toy with me. I'm not a little boy any longer. And you are an old man.
I'm still faster than you.
That may be. But I have armor.
But I have armor.
Find out. Now's about the time you jet off to your Bacta tank.
This is my city.
You gave it a shot. You tried to go straight, but you've got your father's blood pumping through your veins. You're a killer. This isn't the first time I beat you out on a job. There's no shame in it.
Cad Bane's a badass.
Consider this my final lesson. Look out for yourself. Anything else is weakness.
There you go. Fuck him up with that Maori staff, bro.
I knew you were a killer.
Oh, they don't kill him, right? Hopefully they don't kill Cad Bane. He's dope. Damn it. Yeah, I don't really know myself. As an OT fan, the movies had a story to tell and everything flowed. This series is all over the place. They have to cut corners and miss details a little bit. It is kind of over the place, man. Here's where they just wasted an opportunity for a great scene. Well, it wasn't bad. I thought the scene was okay. I mean, he yeah, do it for Tuscans. He took him out basically with with his stick, from them. Was a badass. Yeah, I hope they don't. Kind of sucks. Yeah, it'd be nice to keep seeing him. Maybe he's not dead, he's just fucking bleeding and shit. I mean, meanwhile, Chaos and Mos Espa, fucking Rancor's out of control. Yeah, and what is he climbing? What is he gonna do? Fucking cannonball drop off the top of this thing? Oh, they should have caught Banth come bail Boba out of the BS using the stick when he should have been shot already. Yeah, I mean,
Here. on to this. It's gonna be okay.
Yeah, that's true. That's true, ladies and man. Oh shit! Now we got Mando riding the Rancor, or trying to for a second. See what I'm saying? The Rancor's out of control, bro. So I think that's why it was kind of dangerous. Yeah, totally King Kong, bro.
Your old man's crafty.
Oh yeah, just put his head. There was something ticking on CAD that was barely audible. I assume that means his life support system's still working. Yeah, it's possible, yeah. I would like to see more of him. Yeah, that is true as well. Put robot parts in him, yeah, he'd be good.
Where'd you go, kid?
Oh yeah. Excuse me. Oh, Grogu's like, what up, Rancor? Tell me that's not a cool scene right there. At least the shot. See, Grogu ain't scared. Is he trying to use like a calm beast spell? You know, he's like quelling him. He's like, all right. Put him to sleep or something. Don't quote me, but his eyes didn't go dim. As long as they glow red, he's alive. Yeah, hopefully. Hell yeah. 100% sure Rodriguez loves Power Rangers undercover. Yeah, probably. Yeah, Grogu just put his ass to sleep. Right, the four suns are getting real low, buddy. Yeah, totally, man. Yeah, Rancor sleep, put him, yep, calmed him down, exactly. Which is cool. That is a thing. That's right. Yeah, that's pretty good. All right, so we're approaching, I don't know, we still have some time left. Obviously, there's going to be credits. Okay, so we're back here. More Stormtrooper Pike helmets. Okay, there is. Okay, cool. We'll check that out here in a second.
The Syndicate forces have pulled back from Mos Espa and should be arriving here in Mos Eisley shortly so that we may disembark.
You can't just cut and run. We lost soldiers too.
We had a deal.
Our deal was that Tatooine was going to be a hospitable place to do business.
It is.
Half of my men were either shot or eaten by a rancor. Is that what you call hospitable? Guards!
Interesting. People want Boba to be Boba. They want him to not be able to handle his shit. Flashbacks training. Oh, this stick, which he showed his prowess, man. Yeah, I mean, that was cool. I agree. I like that. And Fennec's doing some shit this episode too, which is nice to see. Hell yeah, bro. Exactly, ninja skills, bro. So let's see here. Yeah, Master Assassin, she was doing pretty good. So we got some nice medieval music. Boba is walking the streets with his people in praise.
Nice soak in the back to tank.
It's being used.
No, I'll definitely watch post credits here, just as soon as this is wrapped.
Why must everyone bow at me?
It's better than shooting.
Are those my only two choices?
When you run the town, it is.
Thank you. We are not suited for this.
They wrapped up the season nicely. Don't know why we'd need another. Yeah, I mean, we'll see. We'll see here.
So the Wookiee gets a melon a week, though?
Chrysanthemum, you want to share?
Because again, I don't think there's a season 2, right? So I was like, are they gonna wrap it up? I mean, it's like, is it a mini thing, a series event? It's a mix. Now we got Mando. Do we have Grogu in the seat? Let's see. Are they gonna show it? Yep, he's in there, of course.
No.
Well, I don't know. Fennec just came in. Yeah, I don't know.
All right. But this is the last time.
Sorry, guys. I'm also trying to watch. Oh. Hell yeah. Roll credits. Film before a live studio audience. Hell yeah. All right. Okay. Well, I guess let's find out here. Yeah, I thought it was great. I liked it, man. I really liked it. So let me try to fast forward some of this. Okay, so hold on. So here we go. Let's get the volume back up. All right. So here's the tank. Cobb Vanth is in the back to tank. And, well, I don't really know who this guy is. Is he the modder guy? Is that what it is? Well, I did. That was Cobb Vanth. I would play the outro music, but I'm trying to be careful too, because, you know, they're going to like demonetize me and shit. They probably already hit me though. Okay. Yeah, so he is the modder guy. That's what I thought. So look, because they can't have Cobb Vanth like not there, right? Which is interesting. Because I mean, it's Cobb Vanth, man. It's Cobb Vanth. He's dope, man. Cobb Vanth coming soon. Yeah, Dr. Rick James. I was thinking the same thing. I just didn't say it, bro. Totally, man. He was like Rick James, man. Oh, that was great. Yeah, so he's the modder. Yeah. Grabbed Cad Bane figure on eBay for 20 last week. Is that a good deal? I'm assuming that's a Black Series. Hell yeah, man. Yeah, it's good. It's good Star Wars. Sorry, I'm trying to catch up with chat, guys. Booger Legs Nas. Hell yeah, man. Yeah. So that was Cobb Vanth. That was totally Cobb Vanth. Now I don't know if he's gonna be all roboed out. I mean, we'll see. He'll show up somewhere, I guess, modded out, and maybe in Mando. I don't know. Give it a listen when you get a chance. Remind me of South Park's Game of Thrones opener music. Yeah, I'll listen to it here again. I just want to make sure, you know, I got to be careful with audio in particular. Fig Fate, I thought it was great too, man. I see a lot of people disappointed, but people hyped it too much. Heard rumors of Thrawn, Crimson Dawn, Kira, Mace Windu, Han, and Chewie. It's never gonna happen. Yeah, I mean, so I wasn't sure, man. So look, I mean, that's fine. Look, I didn't even like, even though we saw Luke, I was glad. I even said that previously. I was like, yo, I don't want to see Luke like show up. You know what I'm saying? Like, you don't need to come show up and try to save the day. Like, Luke needs to be used sparingly. So I thought that was perfect that he just sent the X-Wing with R2 and that's it. So now we can just leave our imaginations and wonder. Be like, okay, well, Luke's off doing whatever. He's building a temple, or you know what I mean? Use him sparingly in that sense. I'd have preferred Cad Bane to be alive than Cad Bane. Yeah, well, dude, I know. That's so well, maybe they're both still okay. I mean, we can obviously tell Cobb Vanth's coming back. I don't know what's going on with Cad Bane there, though. Boba Fett will carry over Mando season 3, probably, right? Because this was like the book of Boba Fett, right? So it's just like his story. Overall, it's not bad now that now that we can judge it as a whole. In my opinion, I mean, obviously, it's not going to make everybody happy, right? We all, we can't please everybody. It wasn't bad though. At the end of the day, if I'm trying to actualize it as the full 7 episodes, I don't think we needed to see episode 5 and 6 as much as I loved those episodes. But yeah, people speculate way too much. It's true. I mean, we have fun with it, you have to manifest Solo. I would like to see that. I get that. And yeah, the IMDb troller stuff. So you never really know. Let's see. 160 says, yeah, I think a lot of people wanted more surprise, people showing up, and that's why they disappointed. True. I loved it. Too bad he didn't end with I am Boba Skywalker. He could. He was on Tatooine. Yeah, Doc. I loved it too, man. I think it's pretty good. I mean, Luke and Boba meeting again, sure, that'd be kind of neat. But I don't think he needed to show up. I feel like that interaction could still happen down the road. I guess he's trying to repair him, but it's so weird because they shot him in the shoulder. So I would think he was okay. I don't know. That's a tricky one, right? I think the finale is a bad time to be introducing new characters to a plot. Yeah, I agree. I think they did it well. Cad Bane is still alive. I think he is too. Hello.
Hello there.
What's up, man?
Good morning, man.
Good morning.
So yeah, what'd you think? I'm getting feedback, bro.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna fix my feedback, and you don't have a camera.
Nah. I know. That's on purpose.
Can you guys? Okay, how do we sound now? We good?
Echo. We're good to go.
No echo?
No echo. We're good.
All right, I fixed it because I had my broadcast stream going. Yeah, I was just catching up with the chat really quick. Yeah, I don't mind Boba winning the fight between him and Bane. Yeah, I'm not sure. I know, Cap. I don't know. What'd you think, Mario?
Yeah, it was a bit of a bummer to see them axe off Cad Bane the way they did, but I get it. I don't want to say this entire episode was completely fan service. I think they showed what needed to be showed, but the problem was with me is that I don't feel like they didn't set up anything like for a possible future season 2. It looks like it just ends and that's basically it, and Mando just heads off into the sunset with Grogu. I don't know. It was cool to see all the fun stuff. I mean, the big old fights and all that. I don't know. I just thought it was just. I think this is an episode that should have been okay. Either that we've gotten another episode just to kind of wrap things up a little bit more, to kind of set up what's possible to come, or or show this episode a little bit earlier, but kind of like shrinking down. You know what I mean? So, but yeah, it was cool to see, like, you know, the Rancor. I thought they did a great job with that. The little King Kong and Godzilla homage. You know, that was a bit of a
Yeah, I
trip.
like that. I liked it, man.
Yeah, it was. I thought it was silly, but you know, I get it. But yeah, it was. It just caps off how underwhelming, in my opinion, the entire series was. It had its good parts, it had its bad parts, but I think I enjoyed it overall for the most part. I'm just like, I was just underwhelmed. So I think overall for the season, I think I gave it like a 7 out of 10 or something like that.
Yeah, I mean, I think overall it was good. It's here's the thing, it's supposed to be like an event. So this is what I've been saying all along, right? It's supposed to be one season. I don't know where the fuck people are saying there's a season 2 confirmed, season 3 confirmed. It's a bunch of bullshit. Until Disney comes out and says, you know, there's a season 2, then it's speculation and rumor. So
Yeah,
I was
someone
already under the
mentioned-
impression. Sorry, go
Yeah,
ahead.
someone mentioned earlier that everyone speculates too much, and this is why I don't like to, because I think it kind of leads to disappointment. Everyone gets their hopes up, you know, it rallies up, you know, the community, and when things don't come to fruition, you know, there's those that are kind of upset about it. There are some that are just let down but actually enjoyed it. But then there are also those that just enjoyed it for what it actually is. You know, and I think we got to get past that. As far as like judging this episode or judging the entire series based on what we either were expecting to see or what we wanted to see, but just judge it as for what it is. You know what I mean? And, you know, given that, there were some awesome Star Wars stories that was great, but I just feel like the overall story itself wasn't really fleshed out enough. You know, as far as the backstories were concerned, I thought that was great. I really liked the backstories with the Tusken Raiders. That was cool to see them kind of I don't want to say soften up Boba Fett, but kind of like humanize him a little bit. Just show him that he's more compassionate towards what's going on with you know, with the Tusken Raiders, and along with I don't know, I guess prepping him for him to put together his own house and what have you. But there was
Well,
no
I mean, I get
real-
that he's older and
yeah,
maybe trying a different route. I mean, it's
That's fine.
interesting. Well, it's funny because you can watch this episode now knowing that it was the last, at least of the season. And now instantly I'm thinking about the previous like 6 episodes. You know what I mean? Because I'm
hmm
trying to form my opinion right now live with you guys, like as a whole.
yeah.
And I think, yeah, I mean, it's a good 7 out of 10, I think, for the overall show. I don't think it's bad.
Yeah.
But I agree, like, everybody was always, like, speculating, like, this is, you know, oh, is so-and-so going to be here, or this or that? Because everybody's fans, and you have to, you know, people want to wonder, and, you know, what's going to happen? And we don't really know, right? So sometimes I
Right.
think we set our expectations to what we would like to see, even though, like, we're not the ones making it. So then when we do see it, we're like, oh, okay, well, that's where they're going with this. Okay. And maybe we're like, oh, that's not what I was wanting them to do, or that's not where I was expecting them to go. But
Mhm.
I don't know. I think it's not bad.
No, that's
overall.
fine. Yeah, I think shit, I lost my train of thought. I'm like still trying to wake up, y'all. I
No,
like,
you're good, brother. You're
yeah,
good.
I just yeah, I was just waking up.
No, I will say, I'll just a couple comments here in the chat. So, like, Ladies Man says, Star Wars Theory, and you guys are the only ones giving honest critique and not bouncing off walls. Thank you. Yeah, I mean, I try, because, look, I think we're all fans of Star Wars, right? Otherwise, we wouldn't be watching it. We wouldn't be talking about it. I wouldn't be broadcasting it. People wouldn't be watching me watch a show. I mean, you know what I'm saying? Like,
I know, huh?
we all love Star Wars. But I think, yeah, I mean, we can't please everybody. I mean, like, for example, like, I feel like, and I've said this before, I always say this, look, the sequel trilogies are not that great, you know, but they are canon, whether we want them to be or not. Disney's not going to abandon however many millions of dollars in time that they've invested into this. So I feel like
Exactly.
that is another reason why Grogu is going to choose the chainmail, you know, because they're setting things up. It's supposed to be Ben being Luke's first student. So I think and we knew this before even Mando once the first episode of Mando aired, season 1 of Mando, we all knew whatever they're going to be doing right now in this timeline, all roads lead to the sequel trilogy. They just do. There's nothing they can do. They're not erasing them. There's no fucking way they're getting rid of all that. You know, how could they? It's everywhere. They can't like go around and just erase it. It's not like, you know, like fucking book burning. Like it's everywhere. So they can't even undo it even if they wanted to, right? I don't mind if they can tell a compelling story that leads up to it, then it softens them down a little. You know what I'm saying? It doesn't make them as, maybe they'd be a little bit more palatable at that point if they can build into it properly, in my opinion.
I think what would have been cool to see is that more of like I was kind of, I guess I was expecting too much of kind of like a mafia type of thing, the way that Boba Fett would rule. I mean, it was cool to see him, you know, build his stuff up, but I kind of also wanted to see him, I mean, not him per se get his hands dirty, but like just kind of like mafioso type shit. You know what I mean? Instead of just like, hey, the Pikes are here and they want to run their spies. No, I don't want you to. And just fight over that in a sense. It just felt kind of empty in my opinion, but I felt like there could have been so much more that could have come out of it. Introduce other characters in different crime syndicates. Like maybe flesh it out more with the Hutts. I thought that was really cool to see Jabba's cousins come out, and if you know, just to see, I guess, a little bit of a back and forth between the Hutts along with Boba Fett trying to, I don't know, just trying to do something with that. But
well, here's my thing,
yeah.
and I'm not trying to go at it as because the title of the show is called The Book of Boba, like the book, but using that that analogy or that terminology is that like I've read a lot of Star Wars books, right? Back in the day, the expanded universe, whatever they call them now, legends or whatever. The point is, even if it's not Star Wars, I read a lot of books. Well, let's use Star Wars as an example because that's really the subject matter here. When you read a lot of Star Wars novels, they really are kind of like these one-off stories, these little mini adventures, right? That's just what's happening. And that's where I'm trying to look at this show as very much like that. This is a book. It had to deal with Boba, and there's these Pikes, and there's a situation in Mos Espa, and he's trying to da-da-da-da, and then boom. And now the book's over. And I'm like, okay, that was a cool book or whatever. And it has its own little contained story, and you get a little bit of information from other characters. So I think overall, I don't think it's a bad show. If that's their intentions, right? They're like, here's like a book. Here's a story about Boba and, you know, like everything we've just talked about. Then you have an ongoing show like Mandalorian. And I think that's why Mandalorian is arguably better, because it's an ongoing story that not only is about Mandalorian, but it's the timeline of Star Wars in general. All these events are happening concurrently within his show that's going to branch out and give us more lore and more characters and more future story. Whereas it's not so self-contained, I would say, like kind of how this was. Does that make sense?
Yeah, no, completely. Do you think that this could have benefited if it kind of ran parallel with season 3 of Mando, rather than just tell the story on its own?
That's tough. I mean, it could have, but then I don't think we would see Mando there, right? Because Mando's story is probably going to be leading into some kind of Battle of Mandalore or something. You know, we're going to probably see Bo-Katan and, you know, like. So I think he's going to have his own dedicated plot for season 3. And it would probably feel out of place. Like I think is okay, because this is a perfect time, in my opinion, for the in-between, right? Because Mando wraps season 2. And what's really going on right now with Mando? Well, okay, he's here and he's coming to help Boba or whatever, and he reunites with Grogu, and that's not really much of a show. So I kind of see why they threw it in right here, because now that's wrapped together, and then now we can actually, you know, we can start season 3 of Mando. And they've been reunited and all this has happened. And he's like, yeah, I was off and I helped Boba and blah, 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 without having to have those as like the first few episodes of his season. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, I don't know. I just think I just can't help but think it could have benefited from like one more episode. But
Yeah,
you know,
yeah,
we got what
I'll
we
agree
got,
with
and that's
that.
it. We got what we got, and you know, that's just basically it. And it's just everyone just has to take it for face value.
No, I think if we had another episode, it would have been nice. Only because,
Damn, Moss, The Price is Right was better
know.
than this show.
look, I didn't mind it. I don't think it's a bad show. And believe me, I get it though. I mean, it's all about, being, having constructive criticism when it's warranted. But then you have to wonder who dictates when the criticism is warranted, right?
Yeah.
Because, Maz, for example, not much of a big fan of it. But then if somebody like myself or just random person really enjoys the show, then where does one's criticism become valid? Or you know what I'm saying? So it's like for me, like I think the prequels are garbage. I didn't like them. I went to see them in the theater when they came out. I was not a fan of those movies. I was like, what the hell am I watching? I liked some things in it. I liked the introduction of Darth Maul and Qui-Gon, but I didn't like those movies personally. Thought they were real cheesy.
I thought the prequels, the story was there. I just think it was poorly executed.
Totally was.
But I appreciate them for what they are. I mean, just like most, I think Revenge of the Sith was like all of our favorites. But when I saw them in the theaters, I honestly didn't really hate on them as much as others did. I mean, considering most of our generation just trashed them completely.
Oh yeah, I thought they're garbage. Yeah. I think the Boba Fett show is better than the prequels. But you see what I mean? Yeah, I do. Yeah. I do. I know. And you're like, prequels are not garbage, but I don't like them.
To each their own.
Exactly.
Each their own, man. I mean, everyone has their opinion, and that's fine. That's great. That's the beauty about this, is that not everybody has to agree on everything. All of this is completely subjective, and everyone's entitled to their opinions, and that's fine. You're not wrong. I'm not wrong. Everyone in the chat is not wrong. It's just
right. That's what I'm saying. That's where it's weird, where we all can have we all have our own valid criticisms of why we don't like something, but we also have valid reasons why we do like something. So it's hard.
Sure.
It's you can't you can't please everybody.
No, absolutely
like it's
not.
Impossible in any
especially Star Wars fans, it seems.
Especially Star Wars fans. Yeah.
The thing is, now I am honestly worried about Obi-Wan, just because now here's the thing. We see that whenever they when they go deeper into a story on a legacy character, it feels like they kind of dilute it. We talked about this before. How they dilute the legacy of that character. They basically don't turn out to the way that we've seen them before, and we completely some people have complete 180 impressions of this particular character anymore, right? Like we see Boba Fett going soft. Everyone was crying about how he's not as a badass as he once as he was portrayed before, and and all that stuff. But at the same time, is that when we ask for new characters, they don't always land either, right? I mean,
right, they don't.
So I mean, I think Mandalorian's the exception, because that brought everyone and literally their mom
kind of back together, right?
Watch.
Like unified again,
and that was great. But I think when we see other characters outside of that, it doesn't really. Not everyone's usually on board, which just goes to show you how hard it is to actually write an actual story that everyone will like. I mean,
well, here's the thing: they still kept it.
It's crazy.
They still kept it. I don't think they disrespected the lore and the franchise of Star Wars.
No, I don't
by
think
any
so
means.
I don't think so, but I think to some, the character of Boba Fett is, it's been diluted.
Yeah, well, I think there was this hero worship. And these legends of it, because I mean, Boba Fett really wasn't nobody anyway in the originals. And granted, he did have a lot of story later on in the expanded universe, and in the earlier Dark Horse comics and things of that.
But that wasn't ever really canon, though. I mean, it wasn't. Yeah,
but it still would build.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
It would build those stories where everybody would get in their head, but the problem was it wasn't like that theatrically. We never saw anything, and it didn't really contribute to canon. So everyone in their head had these preconceived notions about Boba Fett that weren't necessarily true, that doesn't mean that Disney can pluck from those stories and implement them in these new series,
which they're doing.
Right.
That's where Thrawn came from. So I mean,
yeah.
I just want to just real quick. Yeah, Fig Fate. I do have prequel figures. I have sequel figures. I have Star Wars. Like, I love Star Wars. I just love all of Star Wars. It doesn't mean that like I don't like the prequels. You know what I'm saying? Especially when they came out. I watched them, and I've watched them again recently. Obviously, they've been out forever. I didn't like them in comparison to the original trilogy. So it's kind of rough in that respect. But I like all of Star Wars, and sometimes they hit and sometimes they miss. But I feel like they still have the lore there. Like, for example, I've been a Star Trek fan my whole life, and now this new Star Trek shows, the showrunners, I don't think they understand what Star Trek's all about. So to me, I can't even watch the new show. I just can't. It's just not Star Trek. So, but this is still Star Wars, is my point.
Does that affect? I mean, the fact that you don't think that they're doing a great job with the franchise in regards to Star Trek, doesn't like affect your fandom in general, does it? Because I know there were some out there. There were some fans when the prequels hit, they were like they just left Star Wars completely. The same thing with the sequels. As soon as that all that wrapped up, people were like, "Oh man, F Star Wars. I don't want anything to do with it," and blah blah blah. But I never understood that mentality because we still have the original trilogy.
Yeah, that's how I am. Like, I don't like, you can put Star Wars, you can put A New Hope or Empire or Jedi on right now. It's in the background or something.
Mm-hmm.
And I like walk out or, in the living room and it's on. I'll sit down and I'll just, tune in for a little bit. You know what I mean? But if the prequels are on, I'm like, whatever. I'm just grab my drink and come back to my room. Like, I don't care. You know what I mean? Because you're right. It's like, we still had the original trilogy. So I was never like, I'm out of Star Wars. I feel like that's a little, and same here with me with Star Trek. No, I'll go watch Deep Space Nine and Voyager, Next Generation, Enterprise, original series. I still watch those. I'll just throw them on my, tablet. I just don't like the new stuff. So I'll tune out of that. You know what I'm saying? Because I don't feel like they understand the franchise at all. I still feel like Filoni and Favreau do understand Star Wars. Now, this is just their story that they're telling. And I don't know. Is it perfect? No. But is like the original trilogy perfect too? No. I think the original trilogy just has a standard set so high because at the time it came out, there was nothing like it. There was nothing. My camera shut off. I'll fix it. But there was nothing like it. And then here you have all this new stuff. So we're all used to it now. We're all used to all this special effects and cool, action and things like, you know what I'm saying? Star Wars wasn't like that.
Tomas's point where he says, I think we need to petition Disney to remove Rodriguez from the creative control over any Star Wars. He says he can direct, but he should not have any creative input. I think at the time when they made that decision, because didn't he direct the, that episode when Grogu was kidnapped and Boba Fett actually came back? That everybody praised and everyone loved. Because if that's correct, and I think everyone was just riding the high of that particular episode, and everyone's like, yeah, let's give him something to do. If everybody loved this, maybe they'll love what he'll do next. So,
yeah, I mean, it's true. I will say that because Robert Rodriguez did direct episode 6 of season 2 of Mando, right? And that was our reintroduction to Boba Fett. And then everybody raves about how amazing that was.
Yeah.
And he directed that episode. But then now he directs some of these and people are like, oh, he fucking sucks. And it's like, well,
yeah.
I think it's like hit or miss, right? Because everybody loved that introduction to him in Mando.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't know. But again, some of the design choices are still problematic for me. Like, I still don't like the Power Ranger Vespa gang. I don't think the characters are bad. I just really don't think that I don't think their bikes fit Tatooine. So to me, it disconnects me a little bit. But I don't know. Star Wars Universe says prequels are fantastic. You just have to accept they aren't the original trilogy, and there's no Luke or Han in them.
Of course.
Yeah, they're cool. They're okay. Again, they're just freaking boring, in my opinion. I feel like there's too much politics going on. and that didn't, the originals were just perfect, I think. Yeah, but perfect. But you know what I mean? They felt classic. And then it's similar to that expectation, right?
Yeah, I think in that political climate is where you see Palpatine like strategizing and starting to scheme, So that's where I enjoy. I didn't mind it too much just because I can see Palpatine like really, you know, gaining influence from all the senators and everyone else because you know what his ultimate goal was going to be. So just to see it all play out, I can hear the disappointment. I sound so defeated, disheartened. I'm just waking up. That's all. And my brain's not up yet. and but yeah, I mean, I didn't mind it as much. I understand everyone's gripes about it. I totally see why people think it's boring and all, but yeah, like I said, I'm not the biggest fan of the sequels, but I don't mind them either. To me, they're there.
Yeah, they're there
I accept
now.
them for what they are. Yeah, I accept them for what they are, and I enjoy them. So,
because listen, I'm gonna tell all these young blood in the chat. Seriously, I am not a fan of the sequels. Everybody knows that. But the problem is, when the prequels came out, everybody here, well, I'm not gonna say everybody, but basically this totally reminds me of it. Everybody here in the chat and in the community and the overall consensus of everybody hating the sequels, we've already been down this road, bro. When the prequels came out, like everybody around, these movies are garbage. What the hell is Lucas doing? Like, I hate it. Like, and that's cool. That's okay. But I'm saying, like, that happens, bro. The cycle repeats. So it's unfortunate that it is what it is. Again, I don't like the sequels either. I'm there with you, but I remember all of the hate and the disdain that came when A Phantom Menace dropped, and then Attack of the Clones was like god awful, and then Revenge of the Sith was like kind of okay, only because the turning of Anakin into Vader. But you know what I'm saying? So it's hard to please everybody, and I do think that the sequels are like really have a lot of problems. But I still think the prequels have a lot of problems too. So, like you said, Mario, they're set in stone. They're here. Now we have from the beginning of Mandalorian to the beginning of Rise of Skywalker. Or I'm sorry, the beginning of Force Awakens, right? So when Mando comes out and then here's Force Awakens, we have a gap in between. So now they need to fill all of this story in, which is what they're doing right now. Then I'm not saying that it's going to make the sequels better, but I feel like if they plan it right, they can set it up to where things flow into it. And that's, I mean, what do you want to call that? Damage control or world building? I don't know, but it is what it is at this point. Like you said, man, the sequels are out. They're here. They're not going anywhere.
Yeah. And all this talk about retconning the sequels, that's not going to happen. I mean, like you said earlier, they've invested way too much financially and all their time. I mean, hell, all the money they invested in the Disney theme parks, it's all based on the sequels. So there's no way they're gonna,
it is
axe anything, retcon anything from the sequels at all. They're here to stay. We'll all just have to accept it.
And unfortunately, and see, Maz, you said the original trilogy works because they loved what they were doing, but see, I would think that Filoni and Favreau love what they're doing too. I don't think they're just doing it for a paycheck. So, you see what it's tough, man. I don't know. Finale was unbelievably bad. Yeah, I mean, it wasn't horrible in my opinion, but I think the show overall would have benefited if it had an extra episode. Sure, right. He was not a producer then. And who knows, man? I mean, again, I'm treating it just like it is, like it's just a book. It's just a novel that I read that has a little contained story, peppering in some familiar faces, and kind of giving some of those characters, giving us a glimpse into those characters that something else is going to be happening for them down the road. You know what I mean? Like Ahsoka, seeing Luke. We know what they're doing, but it's not really about them. They just kind of make an appearance. They show some things. It's hard to say, man. when you speak about the prequels, it's everything. Movies, Clone Wars, Rebels, Rogue One. It's the era. I'd say Rogue One is closer to
original trilogy. It's,
really,
it's right next door.
Yeah, but I mean, I understand the sentiment though, right? Because there's all the animated stuff and everything, and yeah, politics in the original and prequels are all subtle and allegorical. I don't know about the prequels, man. That shit wasn't subtle. That shit hits you over the head with a hammer. First 5 minutes, we're talking about, you know, blockades and fucking trade embargoes and treaties and senates, and that's a little much for me, personally. At least for me, the way I look at
there were
Boba
Jedi,
after
though,
season
Anthony.
2. I'm sorry?
But there were Jedi actually that were, you know, that were sent out.
There were. I don't know. Like I said, it's not bad. I really like.
Yeah.
I like parts of those movies.
Yeah.
Just like I like parts of the sequels. There's some cool stuff in the sequels. They're mostly not, but there's some cool stuff. Yeah, the prequels didn't break the lore or disrespect the original trilogy characters. Basically, didn't suck. That's the problem I have with the sequels. That was the problem I had with the sequels. Was I don't like what they did to Luke and Han and Leia. They should have been together or something. I mean, it's hard, man. It's very difficult. Do not agree. It's not the same prequels and sequel situation. The problem with analogies is that they are never perfect. Prequels had a problem of dialogue and overuse of CGI. Yeah, I felt like that. All the prequels, that's the other thing. They were all just on a green screen and not very good tech at the time. You could clearly see it was like, I don't know. I compare it like Lord of the Rings trilogy and then the Hobbit trilogy. And I was like, the Hobbit trilogy, I couldn't get into it because it was all CG. It looked really fake. It was really lame. That's how I feel the prequels are versus like the originals. For me anyway. Prequels expanded the world of Star Wars and everything in them. They did. They absolutely did. And some of the things that come after that is cool, right? Like the Clone Wars, I've watched a bit, and you wouldn't have had that, right? Because that's the era that they created and expanded upon. So I appreciate them for what they are. Yeah, I really don't know, guys. But overall, I think it wasn't a bad show. Yeah, I think everyone needs to know that every story has highs and lows. That's true. If it doesn't, the bar is set where you come to expect a certain level. You have to have other stories tie things together. Yeah, I mean, I don't think the show was horrible.
And I think that's where the Mandalorian actually set that bar. So I think the momentum, you know, it was expected going into the Book of Boba with that same type of momentum. But the fact is that it didn't, and now everyone's all, you know, not everyone's happy with it. Some people are, which is great, but not everyone is. So it's fine. It's fine.
Yeah, I mean, I do. SJC360 says, besides not existing, do you think Favreau Filoni will do a good job leading us to the sequel movies? I think they will. I think they're having a problem where they want to do great storytelling, new storytelling, right? As we've seen, we've got Mandalorian, he's totally new. A whole new story for Boba Fett. I mean, they want to tell great stories, but also they're pigeonholed because the future's already been written. Now, it would be interesting if they were like, oh, we can do this whole, you know, Ezra saving Ahsoka, the world between worlds, because Ahsoka's alive, then that means, you know, that Grogu is alive because she saved him, and if she wasn't there, then Grogu would have been abducted by the Empire, and they would have used him, as Moff Gideon was saying, about, you know, cloning technology and bringing back Palpatine, thus having the sequel trilogy, kind of fracturing a multiverse of sorts. As interesting as that sounds, I don't think multiverse stuff fits in a Star Wars universe. Personally, it's not. That's too out there. It's not like Marvel DC stuff. So I feel like they're not going to go that route, and they're going to be like, well, we have episodes 7, 8, and 9. It happened, so we need to fill in the gap, essentially. What do you think, Mario?
Yeah, like you said, the gaps need to be filled in somehow. I if anyone's gonna get us there as far as like trying up the telling that filler story in between to the sequel trilogy, I trust Favreau and Filoni to do it. So
I do.
Hey, Artem.
How you doing? That's never going away. That's never going away. How you doing? Yeah, I just didn't have that finale feeling. So maybe we get 7 more chapters announced later on. Who knows? I agree with you though. I agree. What up, Carlos? The show's a 6 out of 10. Let's be honest, it was a bust. It could have been a little bit better, but overall, here's the question I want to ask you guys. Legitimately, now that we have the full season done, whether or not there's a season 2, doesn't matter. Let's just season 1. Are you guys going to rewatch the whole season? Honestly, that's what I want to know, because if people are going to tune in again and rewatch the whole thing, that means it's not that bad. Or are you just being like, I'm not going to watch this anymore. I'm done.
I think I want to rewatch it just to kind of, now that I've seen what it's done, what the show actually is, I want to go back and just, reanalyze it again. Just check it out, and see how bad, if it really is that bad, or if it really isn't. It's possible that my mind can change after giving it a rewatch, because there may be things that I completely missed. So, I mean, I haven't really been rewatching all the episodes after every week, but I usually just one and done. But now that it's done, I think I'm going to go ahead and do that.
Yeah. I'm trying to catch up with chat about future single songwriter's comment about Star Wars movie. Did I miss it?
Comment about a Star Wars movie, single songwriter?
Oh, what if they fix the sequels by starting off a new movie with CGI Leia or CGI Luke waking up screaming? That was all Force Vision dream of what could happen. Yeah, that'll never happen, bro. I mean, like, they won't do it. They've invested, you know what I'm saying? They've invested so much that it's just, yeah. Jason says, when you have Book of Boba Fett, it's to curtail into a whole bigger picture and to run into another chapter, hence why it's called the Book of Boba Fett. It's a chapter into the novel. Yeah, I mean, we'll see. Again, and I agree with Mario. Like, dude, I've played video games over. Right after I beat a game, I play it again, and I get a different context of it because I already know the story, so I catch on these other things. I'm not so invested. It's the same way you watch like Spider-Man or something, right? You watch like No Way Home, and it was cool, and then you watch it again, and you're like, oh, okay, it's kind of better second time because I understand what's going on and what have you. So, but anyway, Mario, you got to get going though, right, bud?
Yeah, man, I gotta be somewhere in about a half hour or so, but it's yeah, it was cool to have a little quick sit down with y'all and hang out with the community, just to discuss how much we loved or hated or met in the middle, with the Book of Boba Fett.
Yeah, I mean, we meet in the middle on it, I guess. It's not horrible Star Wars. It's not the best Star Wars, but I think we can all agree that it at least is Star Wars.
Oh, for sure. Yeah.
So, sorry, guys, I'm really trying to catch up on chat with everybody as well.
All right, you guys. I will see everyone later on tonight. Soon. Okay, take care. See you.
All right, brothers. Make sure you go check out Professor O's new channel too, if you guys haven't.
Yes. Thank you.
Always.
Guys. All right,
yeah, man.
Take care.
All right, I'll talk to you soon, brother. All right, guys. So I'll chat with you guys here for a little bit more. Let's try to catch up on chats. People planned. Wait a minute. Am I not reading this right? The Amazing Spider-Man movies, and then we got No Way Home. Now everyone has Garfield. Fever clamoring for Amazing Spider-Man 3. Sometimes a hated franchise can become beloved later. People hated on the prequels until the sequels. You're right. You're absolutely right. You know that, right? I mean, there was a lot of people that did not like the prequels. Absolutely. So, Server Rosa says, I'm actually over all the Grogu stuff. Just think Mando would develop so much more as a show and story if they ditch him. I agree. I mean, Grogu's cute. We all know that, but it's interesting that they're doing a Grogu and Mando are like synonymous with each other, right? So, but it is what it is. I don't mind it, but I agree with what you're saying. I think if it was just Mando doing his own thing, but then it could get boring. Maybe, I don't know. It just depends on the direction that they would go. I'm gonna go watch the sequel trilogy now to watch that. You see, crazy, bro. I mean, I know. If you don't, everybody, we all got our feelings for it. I didn't mind it. I really didn't mind it. Boba should have been in the one dealing with the Pike leadership in the end. Yeah, I mean, there are some things that I don't agree with, but I'd rather watch Peacemaker. I'm not wasting my time. So, yeah, so it's divisive, bro. Look, and I mean, I'm going to watch it again just to see. But I think we're all kind of like, we all have just different views and opinions and feelings of things. Like, for example, I would rather watch the Book of Boba Fett than watch an animated show, personally. I like live action stuff. I feel more engaged into it, more grounded into it. But, that's just my opinion. I rewatched The Bad Batch all at once, and it was much better than the weekly. Yeah, that's the thing. Like, weekly stuff is kind of rough, right? Because then we have to speculate. We don't know what the hell's going on. Try to watch it as is now that it's all out. It might be worth just checking it out again as a whole. All Star Wars things have to be rewatched and studying the lore and knowledge. I agree. I definitely agree. Maybe catch missed details. Yeah, I mean, I'm gonna rewatch the whole thing. 5 and 6, yeah. I mean, I know, right? It was very Mando-ish, but Andre, what's up? Hi all. Well, I'm gutted about my favorite bounty hunter. I didn't think it was too bad, but I mean, I respect everybody's opinions, man. You know what I mean? There was times for me that I was just like, what the hell am I watching? Like in the earlier episodes. But like, I'm trying to like my brain's still simmering right now. I'm trying to like take it all in. And I think that's why I need to watch. I think I need to watch the show again to try to get the whole context now that I haven't watched weekly, right? We have a whole 7 episodes that we could just sit down and watch. And, I don't think, I don't know. There's not everything's perfect. Absolutely. But I still think it's not as bad as the sequels, in my opinion. All I know is this is headed to the Disney trilogy, then I'm tapped out. Filoni and Favreau better be moving towards a retcon. Starring Luke, Mara Jade, Ben Skywalker, Thrawn trilogy. I would love, I would, I'm the biggest fan there is of the Heir to the Empire books. Heir to the Empire, Dark Force Rising, The Last Command. I grew up reading those books. Those of you who don't know, in my head, that's the sequel trilogy in my head. And it just always will be because I read those in like 1991, 1992, the 3, 94, like early 90s. I read those books. Those are the first books that came out that had any story after Return of the Jedi. So they're awesome. They're awesome. And that's where Thrawn was introduced. So, I mean, they are pulling from the, I guess they're calling it Legends now, but they're pulling from Legends books. They're taking characters out of them. So I don't know. I would like that too. I just don't think Disney's down to do that, personally. Jason says, I could say without a doubt one of the Star Wars movies I can watch over and over is Rogue One. I love it. I love Rogue One as well. I could totally watch that, dude. That movie's awesome. Which the Sand People... I know, I really thought maybe they were coming, but I guess not. I didn't just... Grogu is the Mandalorian. Like, I don't know, man. I don't even know how to respond to that one, bro. Maybe down the road. Maybe. I doubt it. He's going to be a Jedi eventually. He's going to do some cool shit. It's hard to say, man. Maximum Rex, what's up, man? They said they missed a huge opportunity leaving out Bossk and other bounty hunters. Well, maybe. Maybe. But let me ask you this. Would you have rather seen Bossk and like Dengar or IG-88? Would you rather have seen them than Luke and Ahsoka and Cad Bane? I think Luke, Ahsoka, and Cad Bane are more prominent figures and characters in the Star Wars lore than the other bounty hunters. So I get it. But I mean, then what if they had them in addition? Then I feel like there's too much in this show. There would be way too much. So I don't mind. I don't mind. The star of the whole show, say now, has been the back to tank. Yeah, that is true. But maybe he needed it. I'm still curious, though, and I feel slightly disconnected. Like I said, I don't think it's perfect. Why did we keep seeing flashbacks of him thinking about Jango? It didn't feel like that went anywhere. So some things feel disconnected, especially having the episode 5 and 6 kind of shoehorned in there. So again, I don't think it's, I don't think it's a phenomenal series, but I like it. I enjoy it. I'll watch it again. I think I'll definitely watch it again, because I've only watched these as like live with you guys. So I'm only like half paying attention, right? Because I'm chatting with you and whatnot. So I'm going to sit down and watch like the whole show again and see how it goes. Do you think we'll still get a Cad Bane from Hot Toys? Apart from Thrawn, Bane is my favorite character. I think so. I think we're going to see a Cad Bane. I think we're going to see a Black Chrysanthemum. Those are money makers right there, bro. You kidding me? Those books were fantastic. They should have gone that way. I agree. I'm definitely going to be rewatching the series in a few weeks or so, and I'm doing an analysis. Felt like it was a curveball. As a Grogu super fan, even I wasn't ready to see him leave Luke yet. Yeah, I mean, I think you're right. We need to have another analysis of it now that it's done. It's in its, we can watch it all in its entirety. Or at your own leisure, watch a couple episodes, take a break, whatever. You know what I'm saying? You can watch it at your own pace. You don't have to wait weekly and speculate on what's going on. We can watch it all again and reanalyze it and be like, okay, well, you might get a different perspective. You might not. You might still think it's trash. I don't know. But I think it's worth a rewatch in my opinion. Dear Howard Chan, I know the Hot Toys faucet just got turned on. Black Chrysanthemum, Cad Bane, Gamorrean Guards, Rancor, just not the Power Ranger speeders. Yeah, I don't think they'll be making those. Yeah, I'd have rather seen the original trilogy. That'd have been way better. Heir to the Empire, for sure. No, he's the Mandalorian. I'm serious, dude. That's the cheeky kind of thing Favreau and Filoni are all about. Well, I'll assume it's Din. No, but he is a Mandalorian, though. They've made that shit well apparent with the armor and everything, and him being saved from childhood. I think that'd be freaking ridiculous. Din Djarin is the Mandalorian. Grogu's gonna turn into something, though. Sure. They should have followed the Boba Fett book trilogy. It's Boba Fett's story. In the EU. It's kind of a 2.5, kind of like Battlestar. It's again, I guess I don't know, man. I like it, but I think it deserves a rewatch. You may be onto something, Maz, but it would not be Favreau Filoni. It's the new Mickey Mouse that Disney wants to make money. That's the thing. I mean, in that respect, yeah, because Grogu is like the big moneymaker for them. And when I say that, I'm speaking outside of Star Wars fans. Outside of Star Wars fans, like I would call, like normies, that are tuning in because of the cutesy Grogu. Not to mention the kids. Kids will buy Grogu everything, right? So it's a cash cow. It's definitely a cash cow. So he's not going anywhere. Turn into more toys, exactly. Will you go through the Timothy Zahn Thrawn books? Would love to see a video showing Star Wars comics and books. Ooh. I mean, I could. How could I even do that? Books are tricky. Plus, nobody wants to hear my voice. Because I was thinking, what I could do is I could just read chapters. Come have a campfire storytelling chat with me. I'll just read the chapters. You got to be careful even with that. That'd be kind of fun, though. Bust out the original copies here and just kind of read the chapters. Make episodes, segments of reading chapter by chapter and then talking about it. I don't know. That would be kind of fun, though. But, yeah, and those books are awesome, dude. Those books are great. So let's see. Grogu will be the wielder of the Darksaber. He will become Mandalore. That would be so weird. I mean, that could happen, but it'd be weird. The mods are just awful, worst thing in Star Wars. Yeah, Chris, I don't really care for them. They would have been better suited on like Nar Shaddaa, I think, in my opinion, or even Coruscant, like in the slum area. That would work, on the streets, not up on the rooftops, but they felt so out of place, in my opinion, on Tatooine. The sands of Tatooine, like I don't think they really fit there, personally. I'd be interested in that because I've never read them before. Well, maybe then. They're good books. Best moment was Mando's reaction to seeing Grogu. Yeah, I mean, it was cool, man. It totally was, dude. Rick James is probably going to turn Cobb Vanth into Winter Soldier. Absolutely. Absolutely, man. It's going to do something, man. I loved that because it's totally Rick James. It's funny. Star Wars Universe, trust me, they are going to move towards the Thrawn trilogy. Filoni brought Thrawn into Rebels and had mentioned by Ahsoka and Mando. That all can't be for nothing. Filoni's been playing 4D chess. Yeah, I hope so, man, because I don't watch the animated shows, and I know that Thrawn is in Rebels because we live in the world that we live in, so I know he's in there. I've never seen it. I don't know how he is in Rebels because I have my only frame of reference is all the novels, the original Heir to the Empire, and even the new canon stuff, also written by Timothy Zahn. You have the book called Thrawn, and then Alliances, and then Treason. That's a new trilogy. And now he has a prequel trilogy that's also canon, the Chiss Ascendancy. So he has a new prequel trilogy that shows back when he was out on the Outer Rim, living, and being a part of the Chiss Ascendancy and why he was exiled. That's what that whole prequel trilogy covers. There's a lot, man. There's a lot of Thrawn stuff that I know from day one in the novels. So I don't know how. I feel like if he's in Rebels, is he going to be kind of cartoony? I don't know. Because when I read these books, I'm like, dude, Thrawn's badass. But books are different, so I don't know. But you're probably right, because they are bringing in Thrawn. Clearly, they name dropped him, so I can't wait to see where that's going. Rick James is probably going to turn combat. Yeah, that's right. That's a funny one, man. Better suited in a different franchise. Actually, yeah, I mean, depends, man. Depends. Rick James. We need a book reading stream, I think. Well, maybe if it's possible, I'll look into it. Sideshow has a 6-scale Thrawn that even came with diorama Thrawn that was cool back in the day. I remember seeing that, and I was half tempted on picking it up, but I'm gonna wait. Because I feel like we're gonna get a live action one in like 5 years. We'll have a hot toy. It's gonna be a while, but we'll get one. At least watch the last season of Clone Wars, Filoni's magnum opus. I will watch it. I really will. I'm getting to it. I've just been so busy. I'm really glad they didn't actually show us Grogu making the decision between the lightsaber and the armor. He chose to wear it under his robe, so no one knows it's there except Din and Pell. Yeah, I agree. And we all knew he was going to take the armor. I mean, come on. We all knew that. This show has kind of been bust. I don't think I'll tune into season 2 if they make one. It's going to be more of the same. It may, Hector. I don't know. But I'll just watch it anyway. It's Star Wars. And plus, I got to talk about it. And it was pretty good, though. But I get it. It wasn't like amazing. Star Wars by Fireside with special guests. Yeah, I could, man. I could do some reading. We'll see. When they name drop Thrawn, did I miss it? Yeah. Well, maybe you did. It was in season 2 of Mandalorian. It was actually, I believe, episode 5, which was our first live action introduction to Ahsoka. And she was fighting the magistrate or magistrar, whoever that girl was. Forgive me, I don't remember her name. The lady who ran the place and had the Beskar staff or spear that Mando ended up taking from that girl. Ahsoka asked, or she name dropped. She said, something along the lines of like, "Where is Grand Admiral Thrawn?" You know what I mean? She's looking for him. So she name dropped him. Yeah, she totally name dropped him with title. Grand Admiral Thrawn. Those were the 3 words that she said. So they don't do that shit on accident. You want to see Thrawn, see Rebels, and also there's a YouTube called Darth Andrew. Yeah, I watched him. I've been watching him do his chapters since he started, and then he recently last month put together all of his chapters in its entirety. It's about just under 2 hours. So if you didn't want to, because I was watching him as he was releasing them, each chapter. And you're right. The CG is not bad considering this guy's doing this stuff on his own. It's a fan project. The voice acting it's okay. It's cool to check out. Yeah, I definitely recommend that too as well, man. Because I did watch him. I watched him weekly. Sometimes I missed him, when he did the chapters, and then when I noticed he dropped the whole first book, like done, I just watched it like a few weeks ago. I think he dropped around New Year's. It's pretty dope. Yeah, go ahead and rewatch, man, for sure. Did Boba Fett feel like Boba Fett to you? I don't know. Kind of, sort of. Because we knew of him in the original trilogies, and we didn't know that much about him. Then we saw him in season 2 of Mando, and he was badass when he came in. But then he wasn't so badass in the beginning of his own show. But I don't know, man. It's hard. I'm still processing all of this. I still feel like he's Boba Fett. He's just an older Boba Fett. And I don't know. Yeah, that one's tough. I don't know exactly. Let's see. You can imagine trying to stuff under the robe. Tighten the neck. I know, right? What hot toys would you have loved to see from the show now that it's ended? And what do you think they will make apart from Fennec? Well, I think they're going to do everything, bro. I think they're going to do everything. I think we're going to get another Luke. I mean, I do. I think they're going to give us another Luke. I think we're going to get a Black Chrysanthemum. I think we're going to get a Cad Bane. And that may be it. That may be it. Because they announced Fennec. Originally, she was Mandalorian, but now she's branded Book of Boba Fett. I didn't really see any difference in the armor. Honestly, enough for Hot Toys to warrant another Boba Fett branded under the Book of Boba Fett. I do know that they just teased the quarter scale Boba Fett. Now that's going to be branded as the Book of Boba Fett. So I think that's their out right there. They're going to be like, well, we don't really need to make a 6-scale Boba because we already have the 2-pack. We got the guy on the throne. But here's a quarter scale version of it, and that'll be branded Book of Boba Fett because they just showed the quarter scale today. So looking forward to that one. But I don't think there's too much that they would do after that. Black Chrysanthemum and Cad Bane for sure. And possibly another Luke. Yeah, 15 shorts. Yeah, exactly, bro. It's so good. We'll see. What's up, my friend? Boba Fett has felt like Boba Fett since Empire Strikes Back. Fair enough. Was like Boba, yeah, 1/6 Rancor or nah. So 1/6 Marshall, what's up, man? I don't know. A 6-scale Rancor. It's pretty big, right? Because Boba has to be sitting on it. Is that in Hot Toys wheelhouse? I don't know. Maybe. I would get it, but I don't think they will. And it's a salt linked image of exactly the quarter scale Boba Fett. So that one's coming. So that'll be really cool. All right, brother. Have a great day. I'm about to get a haircut. Hell yeah, man, friend. Yeah, man. Thanks for tuning in. I'm probably gonna wrap here shortly anyway. We're 2 hours in. And, we're going to be talking about this later as well on other shows, other channels. So it wasn't bad, though, overall. I'm going to watch the whole show again and kind of, like I said, kind of reevaluate it as a whole. Pee Wee Herman's Scooter Kids will be a bad idea to make. Disney could twist the hand of Hot Toys because Disney's number one priority is merchandise, nothing more. It's just business, Boba Fett. Yeah, that is true. Disney just cares about the dollar. So, look, I can see them making the Power Ranger gang and Black Series. I could totally see that happening. Possibly even the vintage stuff if they're still doing those. I don't know. I'm kind of out of the loop. But they'll definitely do some Black Series. We get tons of Black Series stuff all the time that there's no Hot Toys to be found of them. So we'll see. We'll see. Anyway, guys, I think I'm going to call it. It was fun. I'm going to have more thoughts on this later. I'm going to kind of digest a little bit. And, of course, we'll be on other panels. So we'll be having more of a group discussion about it as well. I'd like to hear other people's opinions. So we'll see. We'll see. I don't actually think I have any of my stuff here. I was going to go ahead and just get prepped here, but I'm not seeing my stuff. So I guess that's it, guys. I appreciate you guys tuning in. Subscribe if you haven't. Greatly helps. I appreciate it. Got more content coming. Like I said, I just dropped my interview last night with Brother Cousins, our Spotlight Hour. That was pretty cool. If you guys haven't checked it out, check it out. Let me know what you think. I've got more coming from other content creators and members of the community. That's going to be pretty awesome. I can't wait for that. And until then, tonight I'm going to be on, there's a double duty tonight. I'm going to be on Brother Cousins' show, Best of the Best. He's doing it today instead of tomorrow for scheduling. And then I'll probably be on Lails for his talk as well. So we're going to have 2 streams tonight. That'll be pretty cool. And yeah, and then we'll see what's going on, man. So I appreciate everybody tuning in. Everybody's in the chat. Thank you very much. A lot of people came in, so it's hard to kind of go through, but love all you guys, man. And I'll talk to you guys soon, man. So be safe out there, man. And we'll see you on the next one.